Sure, if it was just the wonderful rollout of New York City's ranked elections. I don't know why Jared Polis has been doing, why did Jared Polis do all that police reform? He didn't have to do all that police reform. I think that police reform is going to really help a lot of things out, frankly. Now you just got to get, the citizens a part of the, judicial branch. Now, more Coloradans are becoming more familiar, with ranked choice voting. Jared Polis signed the ranked choice voting law into law. So now you have nonpartisan races. Most of the time, the big cities, I want to say like Denver, Aurora, and shit like that, they are going to do ranked choice voting. The Secretary of State, they got to have software and they got to have all the information so that way people are ready. But essentially, if you have a nonpartisan race and you're a city, you can have ranked choice voting. Just get it tomorrow. All you have to do is say, hey, I want some ranked choice voting. And as long as you're a city and, some of this or some of that, essentially it's like everybody else, right? So if you're a home rule city, you get to declare for yourself what you want. But for everybody else, if they want ranked choice elections, all they got to do is say, fucking A, give me some of that ranked choice elections. So let's see, Sanford, I think, is home rule. Alamosa is home rule. So let's see. Yeah, Jared Polis, fucking A. Jared Polis signed the ranked choice voting thing. New York didn't fuck it up too bad. The polls actually said that New Yorkers loved ranked choice voting. It was easy to use, and they had no problems with ranking, more than one candidate. So more Coloradans could become familiar with ranked choice voting on their local ballots, and they'll be able to see ballots in multiple languages after the governor signed 2 bills into law Monday. A few smaller cities and towns like Basalt and Telluride already have ranked choice elections, but HB 211071 directs the Secretary of State's office to create consistent rules and audits so county clerks can run ranked choice elections started in 2023. The law also will make it easier for bigger cities to run ranked choice elections. It applies to only nonpartisan municipal elections. Bill sponsor Chris Kennedy said this is about making a more fair process for the nonpartisan city elections where it only takes 25 signatures to get on the ballot and you end up having frequent vote splitting. The Lakewood Democrats said the law also is meant to give voters a way to choose a winner who would more likely have majority support. He added, beginning in 2023, the bill allows a municipality to refer a municipal election using instant runoff voting to be conducted as part of a coordinated election. The Secretary of State is required to promulgate rules establishing the minimum system requirements and specifications for a voting system that is used in an election using instant runoff voting by March 31st. So by next March 2022. After March 31st, 2022, a system that has been tested and satisfies the standards promulgated by the Secretary of State may be submitted for certification for use in an election using instant runoff voting. If the Secretary of State certifies a system, the Secretary is required to negotiate and purchase, if possible, a single annual statewide license with the provider to allow each county that uses the voting system to conduct elections using instant runoff voting. Each county that uses a voting system to conduct an instant runoff voting election under a statewide license obtained by the Secretary of State is required to pay its share of the cost of the license as a proportion of the total number of counties that use the system that year on and after January 1st, 2023. A statutory city or town or home rule municipality located in a single county taking formal action to conduct an election using, God damn it, this legalese, it just goes on and on and on. The counties and the municipality required to enter into an agreement for the conduct of the election, specify the procedures for the county canvass boards to canvass the election for an instant runoff voting election conducted in multiple counties as part of a coordinated election. The Secretary of State is the designated election official authority responsible for tabulating, aggregating, and reporting the centralized instant runoff voting results, and unless the counties designate by agreement a different designated election official responsible for those functions, the Secretary of State required by December 31st, 2022 to promulgate rules related to instant runoff voting elections, including procedures for conducting logic and accuracy tests and risk limiting audits and for the tabulation, reporting, and canvassing of said results. There you go. Colorado got ranked choice voting. Hell yeah, Jared Polis, Denver. Denver, what's up?